Oh, I didn't check where your camera was.
What's up? Oh, am I completely off center?
You were off center for a second. You looked over at the camera and you were split like you were doing like on the. Is
Like
it
I was
face
peeking?
off? Face,
Yeah, the face off cover?
yeah, the face off cover. You're
Where
doing
it's
one
John
half of
Travolta
it.
and Nick Cage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like right here on the edge of the camera.
So also like I'm a little bit I'm always there's gonna be a little high contrast, a little division because I'm not turning on the lights in this place. It's too hot. I can't. It's too hot for the overheads.
Interesting.
That
Are
is
they not?
that is the rule.
I thought you had LEDs. Why just misremembering
I have
that?
LEDs, but the ballast still gets hot. Like like the
Okay.
like it's still they still heat up the room a bit more. Like at this point, every little bit,
Every
every
degree
like
counts.
joule of energy
Yeah.
counts. Yeah, it is absolutely brutal in this office. So that is
We're in the heat dome. The heat dome? Is that what they're calling it? Saying?
yeah. We're in the heat dome. Heat dome. Yeah, it's fun. You can turn on. Use the Apple Weather app.
No, I use Yahoo.
Oh wow, interesting. I mean, I'm not recommending the
thing.
Apple Weather app.
I think the
because
Apple
it
Weather app
consistently
and
fucks
Yahoo.
up rain forecasts.
Yeah. I think they're similar sources. I feel like they're related in some way. Or they used to be.
Yeah.
And then they split off. I forgot.
Well, I mean, most everyone's gonna be pulling from like U.S. meteorological data, right? Like that's just gonna be
Right.
one of the primary things. But at least the Apple app has like a fun little wind map, and you
Ooh.
can sort of see. You can actually see the heat dome as like cool air that you're like, please come rescue us. We'll just
Come
like
here
hit this
to
wall.
us.
Yep, and it just veers sharply. Like, well, nope.
Nope.
Back to the North Pole. All right, let me. There is one last thing here. Patrick can take care of that one when he gets in.
Yeah, he's about to arrive. Welcome, chat. However, to
Yeah.
the wheel
so,
of G-force.
Well, we might not be. Who knows? Who knows how this will catch us? We might not spin the wheel of GeForce today. 'Cause
Really?
we're gonna be
Ooh.
heading out. We're gonna be playing some Still Wakes the Deep, which seems very Scottish, which I'm inclined to approve of.
Seems
It
very
is,
Scottish.
and Kato, you know how I feel about not like maritime and nautical disasters.
Right. You love that shit.
Like, yeah. So like you're saying like there's an entire game of maritime nautical disaster. And Nvidia can and GeForce Now can stream it. Okay, sign me up.
Fix the title. Thank you, chat. I missed the R in force somehow.
All right. Yeah, let's play it. Let's play it.
1975. Disaster strikes. So who made this?
Chinese Room. Probably most. I mean, they made a lot of things. It depends on like what's your most notable Chinese Room game. For me, it's probably Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, or Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. But like eerie walking sim studio, I think is the if you can sort of summarize their
Eerie
oeuvre.
walking sim.
Yeah,
Wait, did they do Amnesia?
they did Amnesia Machine for Pigs, which my understanding like was divisive.
Yeah. That's also what I heard. I never played that one. I played the first Amnesia.
Ragnar Collectivist, Dear Esther, right? Yep, them as well. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna be playing it with keyboard.
Yeah?
Oh, I need to turn off HD. Well, you can tell me how it looks. I might need to turn off HDR.
Mm. Do you see three Is there 3 or 2
I do.
symbols?
Yes, there's a third one right here.
Completely invisible. Pitch black. Cannot see anything.
Have you considered looking harder?
Yeah, still nothing.
How about there?
Yeah, okay, wait, go back. Your screen is too bright, I think. Keep going left. Okay, now that's where it disappears, basically.
Okay.
One more tick up, and you can still see it. Are we supposed to see it or not? It doesn't. Is it giving you any instructions?
So this is the thing. There needs to be a rule about this. Like here's
Which is it?
Here's what you're not allowed to do anymore. You can't just set you can't have a calibration tool that's like, here's a couple random out of context images of our game. How do you think they should look? That doesn't help me. I don't know how dark that room is supposed to be.
Yeah, I think having like a light, medium, dark, you can kind of get there, maybe.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I want you to tell me how I'm supposed to calibrate.
But yeah, it matters a lot if do they want this to be barely visible or do they want this to be erased? That's an important piece of information.
This is like the most barest. It's barely there. I feel like the stream on the other end, the stream chat is probably not seeing that at all. I can barely see it. I think you do one more tick up, we're like that's barely visible, but still technically visible.
All right, 125.
There, yeah.
There we go. That
seems like probably where we want to sit just to be safe.
Pasco 71 can't see shit. Okay, cool. Come on now. That's a your display problem.
Now they can see it.
There's stuff here.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I can technically see it.
Oh shit! More decisions.
Oh no.
Okay, so we'll leave the subtitles on. Let's. I find if like in general, I find yellow No, not the letterbox color. That I don't want. Can I make that
subtitle colors at the bottom?
Subtitle color, yeah. I find yellow tends to pop a little better.
It does.
Like I prefer it when movies, like if I'm going to be relying on subtitles, I find that yellow subs tend to work a little better.
Yeah.
We can make them a little bigger for the people.
How
do we feel about that font?
Oh, I don't like serifs. That's probably fine. Interesting. I think the default is fine. I don't like the serifs hurt me. I don't know why.
Yeah. All right. All right. Speaker name, hell yeah. Do we want to drop shadow? I don't think I do. Yeah. I think that looks great. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. That looks pretty legible, right?
I think so.
All right.
The subtitles quote translate Scottish into quote English
extensively, from what I hear.
Oh my god!
There are the subtitle. It is a translation. Yes. They are not just going to, which I suppose makes sense because the thing is like. Sometimes there are turns of phrase common in Scotland that like literally you're like I don't know, but I now I know better what that person said. I do not know what it means, but I would probably prefer just like give me the words the character spoke and I will figure it out and I will learn something along the way about Scots. I feel like we use more volume. Seems a little quiet, right?
Yeah. Or up to you.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, adjust for your ears, and I will adjust for stream.
I'm gonna bump it. All right.
I also wish there was a like hey, this is here's your volume meter. like
Well,
like the way that they
You like
have this. No, like the way that they have this calibration thing for brightness.
yeah.
I want like a little like we're gonna play some loud music that'll probably be some of the loudest things in the game.
Yes.
With a little meter at the bottom of the screen. So like, look at it peaking. Look at it like not peaking.
Hang
but,
on,
like,
hang on.
Or good, occasionally poor in northwest.
so soft.
Southwesterly 7 to severe gale 9, decreasing 5 or 6.
So at least they're giving us like here's how the
Rain
like
or wintry showers.
Yeah.
Good.
a radio
occasionally
transmission
poor.
would sound with the dialogue level. This,
Lundy,
and I think we're both agreed
Basnet,
that's a little soft,
Irish
right?
Sea.
Yeah.
That's coming in weak.
6 to gale
At
8.
least under the
Occasionally
music, I
severe
would
gale
probably
9
bring the
later.
music down a touch
Rough
just
or
so.
very rough in Irish Sea. Otherwise,
Ah, yes, the whooshing.
Okay, that's a little too abstract. Of a sound effect.
Yeah.
That might not be. That I might need
Breathing
more help
volume's
here.
an interesting one over here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you gotta pump that.
I like it when he pants. I like it when Kaz is all hot and bothered. All right. Dynamic range.
rain and wintry showers. The storm 10. Very rough or high. Rain and wintry
All right, we'll do
showers.
medium dynamic range,
Or-
which
or
this is a
very
thing I appreciate, right? Like this is good.
Yeah.
Because like
But variable 4 in
What I want-
southeast. Rough
like
or
this should be
very
standard. I
rough.
think like
Rain in
on
northwest.
like DVDs and like
Moderate
streaming
or
services
good.
too, because it's
Occasionally
like
poor in
the
northwest.
difference between
So,
headphones,
southwesterly
soundbar,
7 to severe
and
gale
like
9,
full
decreasing
theater
5 or
speakers.
6. High.
Massive
Rain or
distribution
wintry
in
showers.
those.
Yeah.
Good, occasionally poor. Occasionally severe gale 9.
Dialogue boost. Ooh.
Rough or very rough. Occasionally high. Wintry showers. Moderate or poor.
It's like a
Time
little
You want a
bit
little
of
boost?
ducking.
Fisher.
You want a little boost?
Southwest 6 to
think it's
gale
fine,
8.
yeah. I think a little
Perhaps
boost.
severe gale 9 later. Occasionally storm 10 in 40s and Cromarty.
Is it panning for you?
Or
Yeah, it
very
is.
rough. Occasionally
Yeah.
high. That's
cool.
Showers.
That's cool.
Moderate or poor.
All right. Ooh, frequent. Hey, actually,
Wow,
this is a
frequency
pretty great
cutoff?
audio.
That's
Dude, this
wild.
is this is a sensational. This is a sensational audio settings screen.
Yeah. God damn.
This is like the only thing it doesn't have that otherwise like there's things that they're doing here that Naughty Dog isn't doing.
Here is the shipping forecast.
Oh, I'm
for
getting a little bit of
0630
drop.
On Tuesday, December the 23rd,
Was that?
1975.
Am I still connected? There we go.
First,
Yeah, you're good.
Gale warnings. There are warnings of severe gales in Fair Isle.
I like that Naughty Dog has like a tell us the exact layout and angle of your speakers thing a little bit for home theater systems. That's cool. That is another thing that should be more common than it is, but otherwise this is pretty awesome. All right, and then obviously we got to make sure we're getting our. Oh, what is this? Oh wait, that's right. We made this decision. I said I was going to stop streaming things in 4K off GeForce Now because it was just like burning through bandwidth that nobody was going to see. You're right. Okay. I guess. But folks, I want you to know, GeForce Now can handle it. If you get on that 4080 program, where you unleash their most powerful streaming machines, you don't have to make these compromises. You don't have to play the ugly version of Still Wakes the Deep like I am for you. You can play it the way it's meant to be played, with full 4K resolution.
Patrick, are you here?
Yeah.
You can say words.
I don't. You usually have me muted when I come in here. I tagged you in Discord.
Well, that I'm not gonna hear. That I'm not gonna hear at all.
Patrick, before you get too busy with the stream, did you see that our friends at GeForce want us to send them a screenshot of us streaming the GeForce Now broadcast.
You're gonna make me do that right after you downgraded your experience from 4K to 1440p.
Look, if I have to make this kind of sacrifice, you're gonna have to send a business email during the GeForce Now stream.
I got it.
I will send a screenshot.
I'm gonna take film grain off.
Are we even in the game yet?
No. Film grain?
This is the best part of the game. What are you
love
talking
film
about?
grain.
So we still have time to work out our accents?
Oh.
Nope.
Sure.
Nope. Like,
Yeah.
Patrick, let me tell you, I am pretty sure. I'm pretty decent with various accents from the British Isles. There are accents in this game that I'm like, I do not know what the fuck that person just said. I have I don't understand. I didn't understand the words, and I'm pretty sure if you printed out exactly the words that were said, I still wouldn't understand what they mean.
Did you see? Did you? So I played about 90 minutes of this game last night.
Yeah.
Quite enjoyed it. Did you see how they handle subtitles though?
Yep. Yeah, we were talking about this. That they translate
Okay, all right.
like Scottish dialect and like slang into
It's
still
awesome.
yeah.
I've never seen. I'm sure that's. I said because there's so many games. I'm sure someone else has done that, but it happens like every other line in this game, which is really neat because it seems like it must have freed them up to just write the game how you want it to be written, and then you essentially localize it for the audience that's got subtitles on. It's really amazing, but it does mean like half the fucking words are gibberish to me.
No, because this is the thing, right? Oh, you thought because you understood people from like Edinburgh or Glasgow that you're like, I know Scots accents. Let me introduce you to a little place called Aberdeen, motherfucker. Let's go. All right.
Oh my God.
I am taking film grain off because
Wow.
look, I want to do GeForce Now. I don't want GeForce to like have to be like figuring out like what to compress and stream, and then also having like fake film grain shit like all over the screen. Like that's just setting it up to fail. That's just setting us up to fail. Kata, what do you feel about chromatic aberration? You hate that shit, right?
I feel like it depends on its usage, it's fine. It's whatever. Because all these things are doing is simulating the Lenso camera, right? So it's like if it's done well, like it gives that sensation, but you don't need it for like an if you're in first person, I feel like then it looks wrong, right? It's like for the cutscenes, sure, maybe that could have been filmed with a camera or something, whatever.
Yeah.
But when you're in a first person perspective, you're like, that's someone's
My
eyes.
man here isn't using old glass. Yeah,
Right.
It's just his eyes. Yeah. Motion blur, I'm against it. I think generally, like, we can activate the stuff if we decide, like, yeah, it could benefit from that. But in the meantime, let's do it. Oh, this is interesting.
Super resolution.
I feel like I need
none of your normal resolution here.
tech advice from our friends at GeForce to be like, what's the inception thing here? Where it's like, do I do DLSS through GeForce Now? Do I have the machine do DLSS and then we stream it through GeForce Now? Or like what?
I think the
what
machines
is best?
The machines are strong enough to not need it, right? In theory, that's like.
I have a machine that also theoretically doesn't need it. Let me tell you how often I'm like, I think this is a little better with DLSS.
Just turn on DLSS.
What's the difference between UE TSR and DLSS?
I think this is built into the this is like one of the new features of the new Unreal Engine, right? Right. I just don't know exactly.
If you don't have a card that supports, even though most people these days probably have a card that supports
because otherwise they'll have an AMD card that's like, yeah.
Right.
You know what? Let's see the game that Unreal Engine Temporal Super Resolution has. If we don't like it, we'll activate DLSS. Patrick, you send that email to the gang?
Well, I'm waiting till we're in the game. I think they would want a screenshot that is perhaps not the options menu. That's just me thinking from a marketing perspective. So as soon as we've gotten into a thing called the video game, I'll be happy to take a screen cap
I
of us.
think they would
Look at that,
appreciate
look at
that we
look
are.
at that little title. That's perfect, Rob. You just stay right there.
I think they would appreciate that we were in the best part of the game, which is where we talk about playing the game, but like how to make it extra special.
Well, and you really like. I mean, this podcast's not out yet, but like, you really liked the time that you.
Yeah, I
spent
played a
on
little
this
bit.
game.
I loved it. I loved
really
the first
liked-
impression.
I really liked the time I made it up through the laundry section where you see your first real creature, I suppose, is where I got up to
Yeah.
last night.
Oh, that Bosco. Now everyone do their YouTube thumbnail face. That reminds me, Kato. We should take pictures of all of us while we're all down there together, and just like get that bank of. No, sorry, Kato. Like,
no, you're not
like,
wrong. I will bring the camera. Yeah, okay.
the algorithm
we're
wants
gonna
big
have lights.
dumb
We're gonna
faces.
have places to. Yeah, it's the perfect
Big,
opportunity to
stupid
do
expressions.
We should come up with like templates. Like we should
Yeah.
pay someone to make YouTube templates.
it. Is that one of our segments now? We're taking these photos live on stream.
yes.
Just make people watch all this shit. Absolutely.
No, it's called. It's like a live after dark. We're just showing them how to run a business.
Yeah, this is the behind the
Realities and all.
scenes. Everyone wants to see the behind the scenes, right? That's why you get DVDs.
Well, they don't make behind the scenes anymore.
That is true, Kato. It is why you get DVDs, and it's why you should.
That's why they should. They should. God damn it.
Oh, now you can buy a Blu-ray and like have a nice transfer, but nothing else to go with it. It's monstrous. I genuinely don't really
look.
understand it either, because the whole conception of these streaming services is rabid engagement. Do not leave our platform. One of the most expensive things you can do is produce a new piece of content. One of the cheapest things you could produce is just to talk to the people who made the content while they're making
No,
it. And, like,
that's
put
not true.
together-
Podcasts are enormously expensive. Please subscribe at remapradio.com/sign up. Massively labor and material intensive.
Oh my god.
But it is true. Like, if you've already got all these people who are contracted to do all this work for a TV show, give them a nominal rate, put them in a room with a microphone, be like,
Yeah.
so how was this scene? Great, done. Perfect.
It's bizarre. It's bizarre that all that stuff is essentially going extinct.
I do think it will, like, I've seen some things in like hi-fi forums, for instance, that is like you are seeing now more and more people getting into either like home theater systems or like vintage speakers. Like, you're starting to see a little more interest in that kind of stuff, and I do think that's probably going to be related to, like, once you have people being like, actually physical media's rules and I want this, I think you will start seeing a little more effort to court the kind of people who like that stuff. I think a lot of people in film also kind of miss it. All right, let's see how this goes. Look at that. That looks like we're in a little bit of a gale here. But it looks.
Ooh, I hope
looks
everything's all right
good.
over on that.
Is that what
rig.
they call it in Scotland? A gale?
Yes.
I'll look it up. What do they call
Oh,
a gale in Scotland? Well,
all right. We'll do standard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No hints needed here.
squall.
I still can't believe you went. What are you thinking? Going to that place? Wish you hadn't got yourself into this mess, but you did. You can't run forever. I know you were just trying to do right by me, so I need you to do what's right by us. Now, please, Kaz. I am so tired of fighting. I just want it to be over.
Now I'm on a Scottish slang website. Probably not appropriate for this. I don't even know what I'd be
If you
saying.
don't deal with this, then we are done for good. I love you,
I just realized
but I won't wait forever.
Kenna and Canny
Yeah.
are real close together, and both they have different meanings.
Girls made you a Christmas card.
Fuck. Merry fucking Christmas.
Roy's finishing up breakfast if you want something.
I'll be there in a minute, Trots.
Aye, well, dinna wait too long or someone will be off with it.
Aye,
Dunno.
all right.
Love it.
But actually, in some ways, distracting is not the wrong word, but I then end up spending so much time listening and then scrutinizing the subtitle to see what I'm picking up on, what's being localized.
This is me watching
So-
anime like most of the time with subtitles, being like, "Oh, I understood that word."
Quick question. So somebody's got to know this. What club scarf is this? I can't quite make out the text, and my guess is they're going to be evading some trademark stuff anyway. But like, who is this supposed to be? And
I think Bill the Cat's right, Gryffindor. I think that's
Jesus.
they were saying Motherwell.
It's got like a
right.
rose on it, right? Is that what I'm seeing?
Motherwell.
Some sort of flower.
I'm
Deny.
curious if anyone
Deny.
recognizes the boxer. Like, yeah, because I feel like sometimes I feel like a supporter scarf can tell you a little bit about who this guy is.
I do like the two boxing photos.
just two.
Yeah.
Seems like very different eras.
I do wonder if one of those is him.
Might be.
Like,
Might be.
yeah, I wonder if he was like a
Oh,
welterweight type guy
also
or
the
something.
boxing magazine down there.
Well, and as we'll get to, my man has gotten into a little bit of trouble.
Right.
A wee little scrap.
Sorry, girls.
It's a very accurate kids card,
It's a lot of-
teaching kids that some
Yeah.
words just have two letters in them. Why?
Oh, dude, it is so cold in his room. You can see his breath. Hang on, can you see it further away from the window?
No.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Wow.
That's a bit of a wild.
Are you sure that's his
detail
breath?
Here. Well, that's steaming, so maybe that was it. But it looked like no. There's
I thought
something
I
at the
saw
lower.
something.
That's
There it
breath.
is.
That was breath. That was an exhalation,
Yeah. It's cold out there.
and apparently cold in here.
Opposite of our current lives. All
Dude,
right, how
just
are you
playing this
dealing?
feels refreshing.
How's the heat dome treating y'all out in Chicago? Is it like over you? Or
It is. No,
Okay, yeah.
it is. I'm happy to report the remap subscribers subsidizing my AC unit. Parts replacement, as explained on the HOA podcast that went live this week, has held up spectacularly over the last week and change as it's been.
And now you
Today's
got a real
actually a little
HVAC
bit
company.
cooler. 86, it's 86. I mean, it's with the humidity, it's higher than
Dude,
that, but it was
I
like
was so
103
relieved.
yesterday, day before.
Like, they were forecasting that it was just going to be blazing hot the entire time we were in New York, and like now it's going to break to a comparatively reasonable upper 80s, low 90s. At least that was the last forecast I saw. I don't know if like they're backing off of that.
Let's see.
I'll say it was cool enough that I was actually able to go for a run this morning.
Oh,
It was only slightly miserable, but I did it at 7:30 a.m. before it got too gnarly.
Stay in
That's-
this place.
It does seem like around our high tomorrow is going to be 95, like right in the middle of the
shit.
day.
Okay.
But also thunderstorms at 6, so
Hell yeah.
bring an umbrella.
I love a thunderstorm. I won't. Where am I gonna put it?
I don't know, in your bag?
I mean, I'm only there for 2 nights. I guess I'm not packing that much.
Yeah. Get a little small one. You have a small one?
David
Can
must have been
Patrick
back on
find his
shore
Sora
last night.
costume in his closet before he leaves? Unclear. I'm not sure I have the confidence to pull that off in front of strangers. Rob and I were talking about that.
Really?
I'm worried.
PAX
I hope-
audience
I hope
is
I
one
can't-
thing versus random crew people.
Camera operators? Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
The way Rob and I
random
were
crew
talking about it was
person.
like constantly have to be like, the chat thinks this is super cool, man. Steve, I know why am I chugging this beer in this Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
costume? Chat loves it. We got a lot of subs off it.
Chat's blowing up, bro.
Oh, hi.
Alright,
Like,
guys.
like,
Alright.
yeah, Kado, the
You doing up
idea,
there?
I'm
Thanks,
already
If there's no
mortified
one
at the
thing,
idea of
it's
like
the
yelling,
See,
hype
that's all right, it's a
train,
paper
like
machine
in
falling
front of
apart.
another
I've
human
only just
being.
started drilling.
Like I
Oh
want,
my
like I want to
God.
die.
Fucking
Like no
cadal.
hype trains
And
allowed,
fucking
blocked,
Rennick
banned.
cutting corners.
Aye.
Everyone
Of
should
course,
be...
only just encourage further
You
hype
are in
trains.
the
Yeah,
shite,
obviously,
man.
this is the issue.
Rennick got a letter this morning from the mainland and he's been up to Hydo ever since. Heard he's gunning for
What?
you.
High dough
That's
is not
just
something I knew
brilliant.
Yeah.
about.
I still need a smoke.
Hi dough, hi dough.
Find me later anyway.
Take mine. I don't need it anymore, honestly.
You're a fucking lifesaver.
I'm going to get breakfast.
Alright. I'll see you for darts tonight. We'll put a wee picture of Rennick up on the board for you.
Sounds like a plan. See ya.
Yeah, so for like,
Wow.
I think for context, if this is 1975, and this place is already like looks like this and it's leaking and shit, that's not good. Because I think the I think the sort of North Sea gold rush for the oil was itself like just a thing that started in the 70s. Like this should be like a super new high tech facility.
Yeah.
And it sure do not look that way.
Hey,
Like
check out the. How does
The-
GeForce Now render that ass? Let's get in there. Ooh. Thank you.
hey, bro. Nope. Can't interact. Can't say hi.
Can't say hi.
But you can watch.
Yeah.
You can creep on this guy.
Kaz is just hanging out in the steam. Oscar, send them this as a screen
That's
screenshot.
the screenshot. That's the screenshot right there.
Already been sent. We're done.
Yeah.
Everyone everyone put on your YouTube face.
Yeah, I was looking up last night, like, oh shit, hang on.
RTX ass.
Time for goofs. Damn, no reaction? Nothing?
Leave the man in peace.
He's cool with it. You know what? His eyes are probably just closed because he's like washing his hair, so he doesn't even notice the
Yeah.
lights go off, right?
His hair, his copious hair.
Yeah. Don't look at his head anymore. Leave.
Is that? Beer or
Tenderfoot
ketchup?
17. RTX sucked me off?
Doesn't surprise me.
Never gonna renew this contract.
Whoa.
Oh, this guy's a National Front voter. Okay.
Oh, no.
Who is this?
Did we see whose room it is?
Yeah, hang
Is this
on,
Rennick?
yeah. Adair.
A dare.
No,
Okay.
the man running the rig has got to be
Yeah.
You'll have nicer.
Somewhere a little bit
digs.
nicer.
Yeah.
The one thing this game doesn't seem to have that look, when you make a game like this, you're making a bunch of high-res art that I want to look at. There's no zoom, as far as I can tell, right?
Well, this is cozy.
Usually these games have like a click on a
Yeah.
button and like we'll just artificially zoom in 50%.
Why can't
so
I
you
look
can
at
admire?
these photos?
Right. Right. And it's fine. Half the time it's blurry. They didn't actually build out the art, but the high,
But the
super high
Chinese room
res
does.
Well, yeah, because it's an extent. I mean, they're one of the few
Yeah.
companies still making the traditional walking sim.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we had high-res JPEGs, and we could zoom in on them. These days, it's probably a WebM file.
With them.
Oh wait.
Oh, hello.
Tight
I enjoy the
bastards.
fact that the creator of WebM is constantly just fighting people on social media who hate
WebP.
WebM. WebP, yes.
Yeah.
It's a good format. It's everyone else's fault that everyone hates
I
it.
do-
And he's not wrong.
Yeah,
he's not
right.
wrong.
He's like I create a perfectly good open source file format. And it's the fact that nobody wants to support it that's the problem.
Right.
But it's a good open
Right.
source format. But you're all using proprietary formats that are just frictionless for you. But yeah, I have a lot of
is better
sympathy.
for the internet, but nobody's like, yeah, Paint should be able to open WebMs. Get on it, Windows. Get on it, Microsoft. And they never
Due to
will.
late delivery of Battlefield and ongoing strike action, the board has determined that no Christmas bonus will be made for financial year 1975-1976. Merry Christmas, Bernard Cunningham, Chairman. What a fuck!
Ooh.
I'm out here on the rig on Christmas. What the fuck? What are you talking about? So I was looking up the Piper Alpha disaster last night, just because I was curious, like, how much parallels this and Piper Alpha is like they lost an entire field of rigs, basically. Like they had a chain reaction explosion, or like fire, that took out multiple rigs. Tons of people died. And it all happened much later than this, because it was like kind of aging, like aging, poor maintenance kind of thing. And the gut punch to it all is, with the outrage and the investigation, eventually the findings were, it was really these two guys who died in the fire. They just fucked up and caused the entire thing. And that was basically the official find of the inquiry of
God.
these two dudes, really you could lay the blame at their feet. And to be fair, it sounds like you kind of could. Like the accident begins with sort of a faulty maintenance record and a lack of like communication at a shift handoff. But it's one of those things where, like, if that error is possible, that means structurally, institutionally, not enough is being done to prevent disasters.
Right.
But like, so the one full loss, like oil rig disaster. Well, actually, I think there was another at least, but the biggest one in the North Sea does end with like everyone looking really deeply at it and deciding that like two of the workers who got blown up were the ones at fault. We can probably leave it there. Let's check out the crew lounge before we go to the canteen.
Ooh, looks like party time in here.
I have to admit, I was a little disappointed that some of what I expect in games like this are just tiny little interactions. Like, let me push those pool balls around. Let me like throw a dart. This game doesn't really seem to have a whole lot of that. It's much more explicitly
Whoa.
focused on, like, it's gorgeous. Like, it's really pretty. Look, but do not touch.
Like, license one song so I can play something on
yeah.
this. Instead,
Yeah.
we just get a reference to, well, here's the music that people do like in this world. You're
Right.
not going to hear it. So Kaz is a Born to Run guy. Oh, this is very funny though. It checks how many times you played it.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is very funny.
And imagine if you could play one, and then there was a pen next to it, and then you could mark
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Now, come on. Now, come
That's
on.
great.
Now, that's a video
Oh.
game.
Oh my God! Look at the reflections. Good God! Video games look so good now. Like,
That's RTX, baby.
Yeah.
So it
The
was
fucking
so
ray
funny,
tracing.
like on the podcast with, like, an extended discussion on the Nintendo Direct. It's like, it's so great. Like, they're long-term bets on like lower fidelity, like lower budgets, cheaper technology. Great, love it. Like, seems much more sustainable. The industry should take lessons from that. And then I boot up this game and I'm like, actually, video games should be as realistic as possible.
Things should look like this.
Depiction of Cthulhu.
If
Oh
you
my
have a metal
God.
utility cabinet and it doesn't have like a patinated surface and a dim reflection in it, I don't want to play your fucking game.
Wow.
Is this game better served by a PS1 aesthetic? Hell, no, it's not.
Was
But
that
also, it's
small?
scoped appropriately. If you were to play this game how it would traditionally be made, you would be able to adjust every knob. You would be able to close that fridge door. And this game
Right.
says, no, we're pretty. We're an exhibit. Keep walking.
Your eyeballs?
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Like, they didn't stop making World War II propaganda posters. They just moved into workplace safety posters. Like, the same artist was like,
Yeah.
Fritz is always listening. And it's like, delete Fritz. Inattentiveness on the workplace is always trying to take your hands.
I got both your most precious. I like that it says both, but then it shows two pairs of things.
Oh, this is incredible. Can I get a light here?
Whoa.
Shit.
Yeah, I can't
Well,
really
This is
see.
a bent back is a weak back.
Keep your
And
back
there's-
straight.
And-
Ouch!
Well, that's, I mean, okay. If you go back to that image, I'm 90% sure that is how I slipped a disc in my back with my second kid.
Yeah.
Now imagine what you're leaning over and putting there is not a box, or is me putting a child repeatedly into a crib on the ground, and then eventually I think that's what gave me a herniated disc that will now haunt me till the rest of my days.
I can't see the. I
Don't
didn't
do
realize
it.
there was a second skeleton in that image until you pulled. Yeah, pull back.
Yeah.
There we go. Now you can kind of see it.
Oh, you have the darker skeleton?
Yeah, the darker skeleton. Didn't even see that
Yeah.
at all.
Damn, we found a third skeleton.
Man, I hope there's some leftovers.
Neeps and tatties. That sounds inappropriate. I gotta
The
be honest.
fuck
That
is
sounds
Cullen
like
Skink?
I'm going out on a Friday night, and I hope at the end of the night I get a little neeps and tatties, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I'm
yourself-
just stuck on Cullen Skink. Like, is that good? Do we like that?
Let's go out for a cheeky neeps, eh?
Cullen Skink is fish stew.
Fucking tasty is what it is. Parsnips and potatoes.
Well, that is good.
Huh.
Fluffy mackerel pudding. See, like, let me zoom in. Zoom, zoom, zoom. It's actually a bit of an odd thing of how they've handled some of the art
Cars,
in this
Milwaukee.
game, where it's
I do.
just high res enough that you can kind of parse it out, but it's not
Yeah.
extremely high res where you can fully read it. It's an odd middle ground.
The sweet sound of Davy Rennick.
You think it's the Polis?
Can't be surprised, Kaz. Have you heard from Suze?
She's talking about divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kaz. She'll come around.
Not if I get to jail, she won't.
Well, maybe you could have considered that while you were battering.
She'll come
Billy
around as when
Chamberlain's
someone
head in.
tells
Cunt
you
slagged off Susie,
when
had
she's
it
not
coming.
gonna come
There
around.
he is. Floats like a butterfly,
Suze isn't
stings like a
coming
bee,
around.
and swears like the devil himself. Listen, mate. Even if it is the
Coming
Polis,
around might have been a
maybe it's
decision to
best
give you an
just go
ultimatum
back
and then
face
bounce.
it, yeah?
Ach, I don't know, Roy. I'm fucking scunnered with the whole thing.
The Lord loves you, mate, no matter what. And I'm pretty sure Suze does too.
That's all clear for you now, Roy.
Lovely job, thanks, Dobby.
Oh, Trot says he's left your insulin in your cabin.
Oh, bless his little communist socks. Muchly appreciated. Remember, life is like football. It's not over.
Until the final whistle. Aye. You're a Barnsley fan, so you're pretty much fucked from the off, right?
Oh, I will see you hand for that, McCleary.
Is that like a Jets
Off you
fan?
trot, lad.
Like,
Before
what's
his
the,
nibs blows
what's
a
the
gasket.
closest analog there for me?
Yeah, I don't know Barnsley.
Like, if the chat, anyone in the chat, can you give me a context for Barnsley? Unless that's made up. Yeah, what are their food? Oh, I didn't look at this when we were
Spam cakes.
Spam
I played.
cakes.
Pineapple ham.
anchovy toast and eggs.
Salt beef bannocks. The fuck is a bannock?
Yeah.
A jam roly-poly.
Anchovy toast could be really good. I could see anchovy toast being delicious.
Yeah.
Anchovies are underrated. They're underrated.
I put sardines on toast. Or I used to. Once upon a time.
Oh yeah. In your toast era.
In my toast era. When I was toast maxing.
But then when you toast max too hard, they tell you can't have toast anymore.
Can't have toast anymore.
Well, the Wall Street Journal started writing all those articles. Like, kids these days just spending all their money on
On toast.
On toast.
With nothing on it, just toast.
Just toast, not...
How you doing, boys?
No bad, Kaz. Raf's here's a bit shaky, though. Going to be the lad's first solo dive this morning.
All right? You'll be all right, pal. Especially with the big man here looking out for you.
Have you done it before?
Christ, no. I'll stick to the lecky, thanks. No great in tight spaces, and it's blowing a
lecky?
gale out there.
Really
that what they
fell
call
back with
electric-
confidence
like-
there.
Electricity, yeah.
Sorry, wee man.
How do we spell
Don't
that?
worry about it. Brody's got you.
I think L-E-C-K-Y? Oh, L-E-C-C-Y. Interesting.
L-E-C-C-Y. Aye, lecky.
Lecky.
Aye. Oh, lecky.
Oh, you're
I
not
swear, it
going
looks like this thing is half sunk already.
Look, there's no escaping. There's going to be a dozen more rigs up here by the end of next year because the pricks in
you see
Westminster
lens
want their
distortion?
grubby wee hands on
No,
Scotland's
it's
oil.
reflection. It's reflection.
None of
That's
this
it. Well,
again. The
No, it has lens
That's
distortion.
distortion.
Yeah,
Just going to make
from the
more cuts to get
magnification.
other rigs on the go.
Video games are
If we
great.
don't take industrial
That's fucking
action
wild.
soon, this place... Oh, come on. If we don't take industrial action soon, this place will be even more of a death trap than it already is.
He's got a point though, Gibble. We're down to a skeleton crew in the pontoons and it's ropey as fuck down there.
Workers of the world unite. What do you think, Kaz?
I don't know. Just here to fix the lecky.
What do you think will be keeping the lights on if this place falls apart?
I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "I'm just here to fix the lecky."
I'm just here to fix the lecky.
And then I get to explain to every. Oh, sorry, that's just sorry. I guess you don't know Scottish slang for electric, but let me explain.
Oh, so do you do electro work? Are you an electrician? No, I just like this one game, and that guy was an electrician, and I really identified with him. In my heart, I fixed the lecky. In reality, like culturally, I fixed the lecky, but ultimately,
At the end of this,
I'm not
at the end of the shirt, it would say "Da Lecky," like just at the bottom instead of "Da Bears." I'm living that Lecky life. I'm just, I'm in my Lecky
Home sweet home.
Your
era.
Lecky era. Dive.
I didn't realize, I guess I didn't fully realize that. I never figured out how these things were really built. I didn't realize that they're just on a giant fucking pontoon.
Yeah, they're just boats, really.
I didn't. For some reason, I thought like that they'd somehow like, they're built in shallow enough water that they can just like anchor something down at the
Oh my
seabed
god.
or something.
Yeah, that's me too. Same.
But like, they're just this huge fuck off thing is built on a pontoon.
Maybe some of them go all the way to the seafloor. Maybe all.
Yeah,
of them don't.
this is an exploration rig. Maybe they do tow some of these things out when they're doing like early drills and that. But I don't know, if you think about it, like the ocean's deep. I guess it would be a lot easier to do this shit on a pontoon.
Oh, Rave Automata in the chat. No, they are mobile. They can They can be moved inland to be repaired. That's wild to me. They move.
That does make like now that you just say those words together.
What?
That does make a lot of sense. Like right, they're giant mobile vehicles. Like they would
that
need repairs.
But that diagram makes me feel worse about being on one.
Yeah.
Like that's the problem. Looking at that, and I'm like, all of it's on pontoons. This whole superstructure that like overhangs the sides, it's all on pontoon.
It's fucked up.
But I mean,
No, thank you.
pontoon is the ultimate boat.
It is true. It is true.
Has been the whole time. Oh no.
Pontoons are wild though because in theory the middle class appeal of the pontoon is that you're just on a movable raft.
Right.
Like you're on a boat, but like you're more raft than boat, but it moves. But now you go on a lake, people are spending 100,000 plus on pontoons that are multiple levels, have grills on them, and move at the speed of a speedboat. That's not a pontoon.
No.
Yeah, that feels also
Terrifying.
like that feels like it might be too much boat for a lot of the people who are running them.
Probably.
Like, that's a lot of mass to be moving around.
It also looks...
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it looks so top heavy. Like I don't understand how it moves
Yeah.
without just tipping the fuck over.
Well, speaking of, Hasty Clam says just check out the biggest Norwegian oil rig accident.
Score is?
The Keeland
Oh,
accident.
God.
It ended up upside down with the pontoons in the air. So just
I don't wanna see
rotate it like an.
that.
What?
Jesus. Hang on. I'm telling you, this game does not feel loud enough. Like it seems
Does to me.
quiet. Did I stuck it down?
It sounds normal to me.
No, but
Right,
like
but I'm boosting
there should
on
be like
this end.
there should be like whipping wind, and I'm not hearing that. Are you hearing like?
It's like whooshy.
Are
It's
you
a
hearing
little
a storm?
whooshy.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not very whooshy. I don't think we turned that down, right? We just turned down music?
Yeah. No, we didn't.
I love that breathing.
Occasionally poor. German bite, Humber.
The breathing has its own set of volume.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right to get by, pal.
It's all right.
What?
You have to go around,
One of
Kaz.
us needs a heat here, eh? Try not taking mine off next time.
Have to miss it, innit? Not exactly small.
Oh, aye, you're a smart one. Lay it on the deck, eh? Nice and easy.
Thank you, Bag of Soup. Subscribe for an entire year over here at Remap. Much appreciated. And you can subscribe to GeForce Now, which is how we're playing this. We're played at GeForceNow.com. You can try it out for free. You can sign up for different tiers. Premier, Ultimate. Go right up on, you know, a rig of your own. Hopefully not an oil rig. But nicer rigs. Let you play for longer hours. Turn on all the fancy things, 120, 20 frames a second, 4K, RTX, all that fancy stuff.
Okay, so
You
hold
too
on.
can spend a
Slide
bunch of
down.
time in an options menu.
But you'll have you'll be streaming from a rig powerful enough to support any desires you might have from that option menu.
True.
I don't like the implications of those loud noises now that I know how this thing works.
Yeah, no, don't like it. Don't like it.
Well, suddenly I start thinking, if you had, what if one day, just by coincidence, everybody is standing on one side of the rig? Oh no! Like we're tipping it over. Run to the other side. Thank you, Emoria W. Also subbing.
Need a hand there, fellas?
McCleary? No, I can scalp in this here all by myself. No, we're all right. Cheers, though.
Fair enough.
You want to transfer here, McCleary? You give me less lip.
No, he loves it.
Cleary, my office. Don't make me ask again.
In a better mood today, is he?
You'll be all right, Kaz. You get used to it. We all get a turn.
Try not to punch him.
No promises.
I mean, McCleary is like a very intentional riff on the Greedy, right? From the Thing.
Yeah.
Right?
That tracks.
Right? Like it must be.
You're telling him. I told him last time. This one's
Yeah,
all
that
yours.
feels. That does.
It's
'cause
so
I've seen a lot of people
close.
say this
It's
is the
so
thing on
close.
an oil rig.
McCleary, why are you not in my office?
Hauser, my mind is poisoned by Shrek when I hear these guys yelling. The Mike Myers effect.
All right, Roper, what's the problem? Don't usually see you down here.
Drill's acting up this morning. Got the crew running around like blue-ass flies, but they cannot make head or tail of it.
Is that you's behind schedule then?
Oh, not yet. Not if the gods are smiling on us.
So mere fucked than ever.
Not as fucked as you, by the sounds of it. Look, you better get up there. The boss man sounds raging.
So, yeah, the Kadal logo for this does. Maybe I'm imagining it does sort of resemble some of the. It's a good fake logo. I think it resembles some of the companies that were in charge of some egregious disasters.
3 weeks before it's shipped, like.
The problem is, I just think it looks like the Comedy Central logo.
I see Creative Commons. The Criterion Collection, yeah. Capsule Core, that's a good one.
Are these all extensions for the drill?
I wonder.
Like, pipe, it kind of,
Big
yeah.
pipes.
That would make sense.
Didn't I say not to make me ask again, McCleary?
Cargo, I shall trust you if you get close.
What if I violate safety rules here?
Come on, get crushed. Get crushed. Get crushed.
I have nothing waiting for me back on land. just the polis and a kid who can't spell.
McCleary! Jesus, Scooby! Give me a heart attack.
Oh, sorry, mate.
I'll send the
Can I ask a
two
wee
of
favour?
you the actual image later,
could you do me a
but
quick fix
while
on
I
the
was
clueless fuse box while
out
you're
of
down
town
there?
last week,
Aye,
and
no
my
bother.
You're a lifesaver,
my
mate.
daughter sent me a
And
text
don't let the
message.
big
She's
man
got like
get
her
you
own
down,
Apple
alright?
account,
Thanks,
you know,
pal.
so
Yeah.
do screen time and purchase and all that. So she can also text me from her iPad with like pictures and little "I miss you" and all that. And she took a picture of herself, and then she figured out how to put text and images on it. And she said, I can't wait for you to come home. And I just want you to imagine one of those words spelled phonetically.
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
She tried.
it is the thought that counts.
You know what she meant.
But that one is going in the folder of like, we're not throwing this out. This one's coming out.
No. Whenever you get married, that goes in the like slideshow at a rehearsal dinner sort of image. Yeah, yeah.
No.
Never be published on the internet. I would never do that to my children. But sometime in your 20s or 30s, if you decide to get married,
This is being
that is
shown to
something that I'll.
friends.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I just want to get onto that thing and leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just get on there.
It's right there. Read them.
Well, here we fucking go.
Enter!
Ah, Mr. McClary. So glad you could
Look at
join
this
me. I'm
asshole.
sorry to have got you out of bed. Shut the door and have a seat.
I'm fine standing.
Sit your arse in that chair, you fucking liability.
Jesus.
Do you understand me? A tight ship.
Technically, it's no shit.
Shut your gob, you sick to
It's a
fucking bunker of you wee
pontoon.
gobshites messing with my operation. That chef might be a mate of yours, but he does
Wait,
not
so what did he
run
say
things
instead of
around here. I
bastard?
do.
Goss?
Do you understand me?
All right, why don't you just get on with it?
Don't you
I wish
answer me
sometimes I
back?
wish I could get 2 layers of the captions.
Yeah.
Be the height of
One of the
shit,
actual
sure,
words and also
But out here,
We gobshite.
I am.
gobshite. That's
fucking
right. That's right.
king.
I've heard of that one before.
Do you understand me?
The
You
fucking
bring the
king
Polish
needs to wash his
to
shirt.
My door, to my rig.
Does he, though?
I can sort this.
That is
right?
one
I
of
just
the
need
ugliest
time.
ties I've ever seen. This is incredible.
Clacky gobshite.
Incredible outfit. This guy is awesome.
Here's a man who can make a more positive contribution to this operation than you.
Look, I know.
Shut it!
So wait, what did he call his arse? He didn't say arse.
See, Gibbo, I don't care. We're on a schedule.
Schedule.
It's a fucking drill. You've got a fucking drill, so drill
Did say
through it.
arse. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, well, Roper's a whiny old fud. He's got a problem with everything.
Fud.
I don't
Fud.
care if it feels
Fud.
off. Just fucking do it! Or I'll
Oh.
come down there myself.
Is that trouble with the missus?
You're fired. You hear me? Fired.
Come on, man. It's only a wee bit of trouble with the polish. I'm good with the lecky. I keep things running. You said it yourself.
Out! Get off my rig!
look at that. His jacket flapping in the wind.
Yep.
New year to
Fluttering.
you too, you cunt.
Well, don't worry. Just get on the helicopter, Rob. Get out of here.
leave.
I'm gone.
This is
Dunzo.
This is one of those, you know, when you play games that have an alternate ending where it's like if you just turn around and don't let the danger come near, just get on that helicopter and
Yep.
this is someone else's adventure.
Well, no more running for you, Kaz.
Hang on. Where are the junction boxes for these little? Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, you can't be right all the time.
Remora, Kaz is being fired for punching someone. Assault, basically.
But it sounds like the guy had it coming, so I don't know.
Also, they did say bash his head in, but I think he didn't kill the guy, right? Oh, fuck.
Guys, help me! Guys, don't let me die, please! I don't want to die! I don't want to die! Jesus, just hang on!
Nope. Nope.
Fuck!
Oh, come on. You just saw a man go under. You gotta get away from that edge. Oh, I love these totally normal loading screens.
Christ, but you're a right pair. 2 bars and a ball bag.
Now listen, Pat.
Does it
I
like
promise I'll take
look like
care of
film
him.
where the emulsion's breaking
I had a
down?
word with that
Yeah.
Kieran, you remember him? He knows Billy Chamberlain from way back. Owes me a favour. Reckons he can sweeten Billy up a bit. Come on.
Well, I haven't seen another sequence like this in the
let you
game, but
down.
I've interpreted this as how it's
Now then,
it's just
now then,
applying kind of a
that
unique filter when you're
wasn't
having
my
a
fault.
flashback.
You left it on a bench
moment.
at Argyle
Like you're
Street.
recalling it in your mind, like you're replaying a
Baking the cunt.
Yeah.
fucked up
Children,
film,
that was before the
which
light
is
of
a
the
neat
Lord came
idea.
to me.
Here we fucking go.
And you, Mr. McCleary, you can fuss and cuss all you like. But perhaps if you went to the Saracens a little less and the Tabernacle a little more, then perhaps you'd not be in this pickle, eh?
I gotta
Okay, Dad.
translate
Don't look
tabernacle.
at me. You're the one who decided to spend the next 4 months trapped on a rig with this bampot.
Susan, I promise you,
And pot?
we will get this straightened out.
I will. You'd better.
Not this band pot.
Damn pot.
Guys! Christ! He's gone cold!
Shit, guys!
get his legs. We can't leave him out here. Move! Fuck! Kaz! I think he's dead! We've got you, man, alright? We've got you! He's breathing, thank Christ. Kaz, come on. Wake up, Kaz. Why is he not waking up? Can you hear me? Is he going to die, Brody? Kaz?
Snake?
Snake?
Kaz? Kaz? Kaz!
It just left him there?
There's a lot going on.
Kaz! I need your help here!
Excuse me?
Is this good? And
that-
also, why does the diving bell have a little band-aid on it? Is that repair up to spec?
Whoa.
McCleary! Thank Christ! You alright being up on your feet?
My heat's killing me, but... Christ. Aye, I think so. You got me out. Did you get Gregor?
I got you, aye. I couldn't find Gregor. Fuck. I'm sorry, Kaz.
Jesus.
He's not the only one we lost. No, no, no! Rafts is still in there! Why aren't these
No, he
working?
seems fine.
Kaz,
Rafts,
I need you to help me.
take a chill
Kaz!
pill, my man.
What? Right, aye, what do you need?
The cable's stuck. Go down and release the main brake, then come back up and raise the bell. If you can get it to my level, I think I can get him out.
Aye.
Rafts, it's alright, we're getting you out. We'll be 2 minutes, pal.
I do like it translates I to yeah. I mean, it's a fine line. Like, at what point are you?
Yeah.
You know, I get it.
And winch up the bell now.
Actually, I don't get it. I should probably email the developers. Be like, I want to know specifically how you drew the lines on what gets
which.
localized and what is just assumed knowledge.
Is he not concerned about how much movement is going on there?
What happened?
He's panicking. God, don't you remember the conversation at breakfast? He was very scared about going down there. This was his first
Okay,
dive.
but that thing looks heavy enough that I don't think that a person like fucking wanging against the side of it is gonna move it that much.
Decompression shouldn't be.
He's just pretending he's at like a metal
Shouldn't
show.
have let him go down there.
Yeah.
Look after
No,
him.
it's a little bit much.
I'm here, Rafts. It's Brody. I'm gonna get you out.
I would leave him sealed in there.
Is there anything more I can do?
No, I'll get him. We need to know what's going on up top. You'll need to go through engineering. The way up is blocked from here.
Where's engineering for here? I've never been doing this end before.
The only way you'll get there is to go under the rig. Should be a clearer path.
Mona
down
Michelle
there.
Patrick, did you ever watch the Kristen Stewart movie
Alright,
Underwater?
down there.
It's funny. So please don't say anything about that film in the chat. Zip. But as I was playing this, Rob, I assume you have not seen the Kristen Stewart horror movie Underwater.
No.
You should. In fact, we should. I was convinced after playing this game that we should watch that movie. I know we have to talk about Furiosa, and that is thematically connected, but Underwater is probably one of the most underrated horror movies of the last decade. And I don't want to say too much more about it, other than playing this game reminded me of the film and how much I like it.
Hell yeah.
Christ.
Underrated.
I do love a good location. Shout outs to Control.
Yeah. Good chunky sans serif. You are here.
A little thud to let you know. Hey, you just reached.
It gives everything gravity. I am in the underrig. Thank you.
character does not feel super nimble.
Well, Rob, if he had spent more time at the tabernacle, maybe he'd feel, you know, a little more
lifted by the Lord.
Yes.
Is that normal?
Fuck.
Yee.
Ah, speaking of the Lord.
What the fuck?
This is some Dishonored shit.
Come back and say.
So we go into the Outsider's realm.
I was gonna say, what if in the corner just the outsider was there, like the G-Man from Half-Life?
Feed me and say.
It's gone tits up again, hasn't it, Kaz? Well, you never were someone. You never did have the best luck. But here, take my powers. Patrick, I don't feel like this is a flashback cue.
Well, but that's just on the corner of the... I think that's the... whatever that is affecting you. But then when you get the actual straight-out flashbacks, I assume whatever this... And I'm not being coy, I'm not far enough
like
along.
You've been tainted by... Yeah, but it feels like you've been tainted by whatever the shit is, right?
Yeah. And some other people have been tainted in in other ways the further you get along in this.
I got this. In real life, like, this is no problem.
Yeah?
Oh, he's crawling? Well, now you're fine. I just walked across.
No, I love this little bit. Because it makes way more sense that you would crawl.
Terrifying. Horrible. Do a flip. I'd wrap my arms and legs around it and inch across it like a little worm. Yeah, same. That shit's probably wet and slick too. Like you're just gonna fucking slip off that.
Well, I have good boots.
Maybe go.
They'd be like, damn, it's like almost sticking to this thing.
Rob says as the first like shaking of the rig sends him into the water. But the boots! My boots were so good!
The actual problem though is like I am actually super sensitive to any feeling of like losing my equilibrium. Like it is intense the degree to which like we live in a taller building and sometimes the building is vibrating. To me it feels like holy shit, like this entire building is swaying like crazy. And MK will turn to me and be like, I didn't feel anything. Then it'll turn out like there was an earthquake or something nearby. It's like whereas, like, that was a moment like we had the earthquake earlier this year. I was like, holy shit, did you feel that? And the answer was like, no. And I was like, what? Are you kidding? So, no.
What did you do when you lived in LA, though? Because in LA, you're often in buildings that actually structurally sway on purpose.
Yeah, but like, I was there, like, I think we had one really mild tremor the entire time I was there. It was like, nothing happened while I was out in LA. But the problem is if like on something like trying to balance on something or trying to walk across something that's like sprung like that and it's like vibrating, there's like it's like a feedback effect where I start not knowing what my legs are doing. Like it's like I get off balance worse, and so like I would be totally fucked here, like unable to function.
Shite!
But you'd have the boots.
Fucking see again.
Well,
yeah, the problem would be more at my knees is the thing where they would start to like wobble and seize, like plus the terror, you know. Okay,
Plus the
I'm gonna fail this thing repeatedly because like
Wait, go to the edge and see how far you have. Yeah. Okay. So you don't have to jump before the edge of the. Ah! No. Ah!
Christ! Too close.
I was just mashing both buttons down because I was like, if I were in Kaz's shoes, I would not, like... I would barely remove a single hand from this thing. Oh, come on.
Oh, fucking hell. Just get across.
Wait, so have you gotten this far in your actual playthrough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am just saying I wouldn't do this shit. That is more what I'm getting at. I'm not surprised by it. I'm just saying like, there's a lot of fuck this that I'm seeing.
You know, I work out pretty regularly, but it's mostly like core, lower body, and then I'll go to a park and I watch my child work her way across a monkey bar. And I was like, well, surely I could do that as well. And I get across 2 monkey bars and go, I have no upper body strength whatsoever.
Dude, I'm watching Masters of the Air, and when they go in through the hatch on the B-17, you know, you sort of lever yourself up there, and I'm like, these guys, they were all gods of core strength, just incredible. Like we unleashed flying supermen on the Germans during the war, because no mortal man could lever himself up into the belly of a B-17. I would need a ladder.
My oldest is deep into gymnastics, and there'll be times where they spend half of their 90 minutes just doing, essentially, workouts. And she's doing, like, pull-ups. Like, I simply could never. Like, I can run 4.5 miles, no problem. But a pull-up? Simply pulling my chin above a bar? No, sir. No, sir.
Leg C.
Oh shit, Leg C? I mean, I've heard stories about Leg C.
What is that?
The fuck?
Whatever you do, don't go into Leg C. A little play on legacy. A thing to remind us that this whole thing is haunted by the weight of past.
If they just treated the workers better, Rob, none of this would have happened. The legacy.
This is the legacy of extractive capitalism.
Jesus Christ.
The Eldritch Realm hates it when corporations drill in, and we can all learn something from that.
Leg C, all C's. Leg C.
Well, when you put it that way.
And we're at C. Huh.
Leg C at C.
Recursion. Yeah.
All C. I'm trying to find like a real eyes like sprays.
Oh, don't worry, the tentacle will get it. Hey, does that kind of look like I-beams are turning organic? Is that kind of what that looks like?
Yeah, those are kind of fleshy, huh?
Yeah.
That's not great.
Look, worst case scenario, Rob, you could just become one with the rig.
So I will say that I played this like rendered natively. Like yet again, it's super crisp. Like even in a kind of challenging scene for like, you know, we know how this would look on like Netflix streaming, right? Like you'd have like this be crushed to shit.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. All right, I got to get over there somehow.
It's funny because I played, you know, what, 9 minutes, 2 hours of this last night. Streaming it through Moonlight, and which is just a local streaming thing that you can do from your machine to other devices. And GeForce now handles the blacks better than Moonlight does, sending it locally from my PC just to an upstairs Apple TV. Like, the game still looks great, but I was actually lowering the brightness on the game further than I wanted to, so I could just, or brightening it, so I was just trying to accommodate like the blackness looking more akin to what you'd get, like you said, streaming from, a lower bit rate on a streaming service. But GeForce now actually handles the blacks looking black better than local streaming that I do.
Yeah. No, it is the one thing where, like, there's some stuff where I'm like, I like Moonlight a lot, but yeah, for like really atmospheric horror games like this, the way you'll get sort of that crushed, broken up like expression, like Shadow, like this is kind of a bummer. But like this is like, with the exception of the lower resolution, looks pretty fantastic compared to
finally something useful.
Well, yeah, like in Moonlight, you'll get, it almost looks like patches of gray, when you're staring at something that should be completely black, and you're just getting a much more consistent look here. It's funny, yeah, much like having Rob play music rhythm games, playing dark horror games are also, I think, great ways of showing off like how well this stuff actually works. I mean, look at that. That just looks black. That's not what it looked like when I streamed it using Moonlight, which I otherwise really like.
Torch is the word that they use in the British Isles for flashlight.
Oh, thanks, Rob.
They didn't provide a translation, but I'm like,
thank you.
Yeah, I watch a lot of BritBox.
What's the British version of a weeaboo?
The polite term is Anglophile.
Sure.
Correct was probably English major.
Teaboo!
Oh no, Teaboo! a royalist. 5 Goldings. Como Peaky Blinders over here.
Como Peaky Blinders. Oh.
Teaboo's really good.
It's very good.
Did you play? Did someone come up with that, or is
that was chat.
People have done this elsewhere.
The first person who dropped it into the chat was Queerly Departed. Thank you, Queerly Departed, for the quick response.
Is Queerly Departed
multiple
people?
Multiple people pasted it, so it was not a whole cloth invention to our chat.
No, yeah, I just hadn't heard. I hadn't heard it.
Yeah, now I'm all in now. I love it. Teaboo
Rob's such a teeb. Oh.
What the fuck is that?
So there's a scene in Masters of the Air where I'm pretty sure someone is executed for being a spy because they wrote a date wrong, the way an American wouldn't. And I was like, oh, that's how I would have been killed by the French Resistance. Because it's 50-50 if I'm going to write it American style or European style. It's just like way too much of like doing international work, and so like I'm all over the map in terms of maybe I'll write the date first, the day first, maybe the month. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I will call people punters. Who can say?
Excuse me. That's a normal green.
For this place, it might. Well, I mean, it might be normal chemical. It might be normal chemical release green. Doesn't seem, but this does sort of seem like we've already fallen into sort of an aquatic nether realm.
Yeah.
Look, if you can't find your insulin, just huff a little bit of the green, and your body's be in tip-top shape.
Pete Kirkner, the U.S. military does day first these days. Wonder if it was different back then. I think the arrival of NATO changes how the U.S. military does a lot of things, because the minute you need to have coordination with like a shit ton of different nationalities, most based in Europe, I suspect you're going to be like, we can't be the odd ones out here.
can't open it.
All right, so the other thing that Kaz can do that I probably couldn't, I'm pretty sure I get Winnie the Pooh in this situation.
Ass out and everything?
Yep, like that's just the end of my game. That's just the end of the game. Like somebody's got to come be my rabbit and get me the fuck out of here. Except they didn't. He just lived in Rabbit's house for like the rest of that season and just ate all the honey.
Like, oh, you survived an invasion from the beyond. How did you make it out? Did you escape? Did you make it to a helicopter? No, I got my ass stuck in a vent, and eventually they left, and someone found me.
I lost like tons of weight, so eventually it just sort of like the vent let go of me. And when I came out, everyone was kind of dead, but like, you know, some stuff had gone down. I was okay. But yeah, Patrick, if we ever end in a situation where it's like someone's got to go to an event,
yeah,
it's you, buddy.
Okay, I mean that makes sense.
You're going in the vent.
I'll just definitely ignore one of my true phobias is claustrophobia, and I'll just move past it. I got it. I understand.
Oh, God, no. See now, unfortunately, this is Kato getting close to being volunteered for it because the weakness of the plan was.
Oh my God.
The odds of something crafty needing to be done at the other end of the vent is also high, and I feel like Kato might have the best odds of actually like completing whatever objective is on the other side of the vent.
I hate this. I think I could do it depending on how squeezed in there am I, right? Like, do I have like?
Yeah, no. Like for instance, I could go to an event this size where it's not actually an event; it's just a hallway.
The difference between I'm like inchworming along and my arms are kind of pinned to my side versus.
Oh no, could not. Oof. Oh man.
Versus like I'm crawling on all fours, but that's the kind of space we're talking
dude,
about.
If there is not enough like room to like army crawl forward, moving my elbows, a little bit of locomotion, I'm not getting in there because I'm never coming out.
No,
like, that's just not gonna work.
Absolutely not.
Lady, guys, over here. Jesus, Finley, you all right? You look like you've seen a ghost. Who's making that noise?
Gibble. He's making that racket.
Should we no find him, help him?
No, wouldn't recommend that.
What is that?
Fuck that guy.
Wouldn't
The level of understatement.
Just
Wouldn't recommend. No, wouldn't recommend that.
Wait for me. He's still out there.
You mean out here? As in out here with me?
Aye, that's exactly what I mean.
Oh, that's just fucking brilliant. You seen anyone else?
I just got here. Where you going anyway?
Back to accommodation.
Listen, you'll have to get through the water tanks to get up to accommodation. And quiet like.
Gotta go all the way up there? Jesus. And what about Gibble?
Stay the fuck away from him, you listening to me? He's no right, cuz.
I'm not arguing.
Cuz. Be fucking careful,
You know what I like though?
You know.
What?
I like that we live in a world here where your fellow crewmen, when they see fucked up shit, they don't question it. They're just like, stay away from that guy. That ain't right.
It's not right.
Like, I can't explain what it is, but I'm not gonna pretend I didn't just see a fucking monster. Because this is the problem in so many horror movies where it's like, hey, like, man, are you okay? Like, and it's clearly somebody who's like possessed or like the living dead, just all sorts of shit. And people are like gonna walk right up. Like maybe on closer inspection, it'll be fine. It never is. I like that these people are like, no, that ain't
nah,
good.
that's fucked. That's fucked. I ain't touching that.
The same instinct that like you see someone who's like, oh yeah, like that person's like drunk or maybe on something, but like the energy is such that I'm just gonna cross the street. Like that same instinct where it's like this is not a moment to like get into that person's like range.
Let's cross the street right now.
What? Are these? This almost looks like the battery array in like a U-boat or something, but we're in the water tank area. Maybe this is just like compressed air.
game does have a really cool.
What the fuck?
Mechanic's the wrong word, but there's something you can do with the camera in a little bit that I really liked.
Is that a hand?
Wait till the game introduces it.
That's a hand. That's a leg, and it looks like it goes into that flesh pile.
Ooh, it's called. See now, Rob, isn't that what you called a conversation pit?
Jesus. Hey, what's the flashlight button again?
F?
Oh, I bet a controller was. I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh, fantastic. The
Really
grindiness
good.
of the window.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like Control has brought dark rooms with cool colored red lighting back in vogue, and I'm glad that it maintains here and still wakes the deep.
I don't like how it's
Oh,
throbbing.
sorry, you're right. It's the torch button. I don't like how it's throbbing, and it looks like it was birthed from someone, right? Like, it looks like the person was just torn inside out, and,
Yeah.
like, their limbs are just there. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I have to go down through here.
Oh, you're going closer to whatever's giving you that thing on the edge of your camera, huh?
Fuck!
That would probably hurt. You'd feel that in your back as you came down.
Yeah, but part of it is he sounded a little surprised. Like you jumped it down there. Whoa.
Yeah, and I think part of it's like, that's not that far.
That's all right. Fuck! It was that far.
But that'll happen to me at the park sometimes with my kids. They're like,
Yeah,
they'll
can I
jump
go
down
up there?
something.
See what's up there? See,
There's a little
see
bit of
who,
something up there.
See who dropped the thing for you? Oh.
Hey.
Ugh.
See, Kato, now if we just had one of those little slimes from Goblin Cleanup, you know, we could just
Oh, mop that right up, no
clean that
problem.
right up.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing good up there. No, it's Blue Blue. I would be freaking out trying to play this alone right now. That clatter a moment ago that got me. That was like, I don't like those noises. I don't like those big hollow booms.
Wow.
I like how you avoided that wire.
You just never know, right? Like, treat those wires as live. You know Lucky.
Kaz is gonna become a dirty boy and clean up this rig.
Yeah. Get him a butcher knife, and we'll start chopping away at the living flesh. It seems to have taken rot here.
Yum.
Yum.
Grip and rip it.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
It did strike me playing this that it would make a good VR game. Again,
Oh,
any
yeah.
of these games with like high detail, looking around an environment.
And then maybe you could get
not a quest.
maybe you could zoom in on some of that shit that you couldn't see clearly before.
Exactly. I could just bang my head into a table and Linomi Aura, this would destroy me in VR. Alex did as well. Yeah, I mean that's the thing about Half-Life Alex. It's that is essentially Valve made a horror game, and just unfortunately not a ton of people have played it.
Is that what a ladder sounds like?
Ladder.
Nice bulkhead light though. I do like it.
Ooh.
You know, that's why I have bulkhead lights throughout the upper floor of my apartment. to honor my nautical legacy, to show my identification with the sea. No.
What's your nautical legacy?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I've read many Aubrey novel, Jack Aubrey. Like I've read so many books about sailing and ships at sea. It's like I'm an old hand.
You know what a jib is?
I do.
S.A.M. Seaboo. Ooh, thanks for that. That was good.
Bobby Dazzler slandered me on a stream recently where he was saying like, I don't think Rob would actually do well on a boat. It's like, I don't think so. I would be an able seaman. I would be the
person who just spent a lot of time telling us the moment that I have any sort of equilibrium dissonance in my body and mind, I shatter into a million pieces. But I would simply be different on a boat.
This is the problem. Really, Rob doesn't have land legs; he's got sea legs, and just he's never.
Sharkosaur, there's a difference between doing well on a boat and looking good in a peacoat with a pipe. Rob, the rake isn't attached to the floor. Have you already forgotten?
Robin has spent an entire career courting an audience that thinks he'd be a good on a boat and betrays all reality. But that's all that matters, Rob, is the reality you create.
That's the power of gaming.
Oddess gets it, Rob. You just got to sit there and look pretty. Bingo.
Just get Rob on a cruise. You're on a boat, but it doesn't feel like it.
Siglamancy says, my mom has vertigo on land, but is totally good on a boat. This can't happen. I believe in Rob. Wow.
That's fascinating. Is that just a bizarre one-off, or is there a explanation for why one would have vertigo on land but not?
What the fuck is that?
You should just leave
well,
right
it's
now.
been a good stream, everybody. Just had to check. I was conducting a locker inspection.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm here to fix the lecky and the lockers.
Jesus. These are the noises I made when the Chicago Bears drafted Rome Odunze.
Just take it easy. Isn't Gibbo the one who fell in before you?
I think so.
Hey, can you turn on your light? I mean, your torch? Thank you.
Okay, yeah. I too love to yell with many voices.
I'm staying back.
Gibbo.
Oh, I don't like this. Okay.
Yeah, this is it. That's what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for.
I hate that.
Yeah, it's horrible. Because the moment they show that to you, the expectation is they're gonna do something with that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Gonna look? Are you gonna look? Are you gonna look?
Gibbo. Gibbo.
Wait, why does your lamp keep going out?
I think Rob's turning it off.
I don't want him to see the light.
Please. Use the proper terminology.
Oh, you don't want to save his soul?
We're on a rig.
Rob.
Oh, shit. I'm not doing that to the light. The light is flickering like crazy. Oh, that is incredible water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
I hate
gross.
this, but also I hate this.
Oh. Oh no.
There's several sequences during the horror section of Hellblade 2 that are essentially, well, the only way to progress is to go underneath the water. And I hate it.
Ah, jeez.
Pete Kirkner, bilges are so nasty. I wouldn't deal with that part of the boat if I were at sea.
I would just simply decline.
I see myself as more like on the bridge, in the peacoat, advising, leading.
Like an in-house historian? In a library?
I mean, I would like say like, you know, tell people things like, you know, bring us to heading, you know, 2, 3, 4, whatever. That'd be great. People would be like, aye, Captain, and people would be like, that's a good skipper. Be like, yep. But if like it was like go out on the deck, it's heaving in the storm, I'd be like, I would give the order to tell someone, hey, you should get out there and do stuff.
You're gonna look back at that? Yeah.
Just don't even do it.
Oh.
He's not back here. I think he's up there.
I think he was behind you.
No! Douglas?
Oh, I will simply move Douglas. Hit the move Douglas button. Press F to move Douglas.
You can't be.
Which one was Douglas?
God.
One of the guys at breakfast, I think.
Oh man,
The Scottish one? The wee lad? Oh no, was Douglas the wee lad?
Well, they're all wee lads in my heart.
F's for Douglas in the chat. Wow.
Yeah, please.
Wait.
I know that the chat was very Douglas was very near and dear to their heart. So this is a tough moment. This is a tough L to take.
Do I have to go? I don't have to go back down into this shit, do I? Oh wait, that's just okay. There's just.
It's a new location.
Across there. Yeah.
Cruz once again. Ugh! That's such a farther drop than I was expecting. My sea legs.
Oh, you're not gonna look at the... I want to know about the ship. I'm sure nothing untoward will happen.
The maps eventually become
You are here. I was hoping something would jump on Rob while he was in the map menu.
No, they do a good job of restraint in these early moments before we actually get into sequences, I suppose. That's how I describe it.
Sequences.
I don't know what to do.
Hang loose, little homie.
Just head to the helipad.
Can someone clip that? I want to put that on the soundboard.
Just head to the helipad. Be normal.
Let me see Gibbo. We demand Gibbo. The chat is demanding Gibbo.
Hey, Gibbo, me and Finley, we're gonna hop on a chopper and we're gonna go get some help.
We'll be right back. Because we got to go to accommodation. That's where they got the beer.
I need to get warm.
Is that a paraffin heater?
So my thought would be
things like this and chip pans. I think have killed more people in the aisles than the Blitz.
Oh my god. The deadly 70s heater.
But it's so warm. Oh yeah, we're doing good now.
Why is this deadly? Do they explode, or is it just
think
like...
they ran on fuel. I think they ran on oil.
Okay.
So I think like...
Oh, that thing has a gas cylinder in it and puts out CO2. There you go.
Oh, I thought they were more... I thought the risk was more like fires and such.
Pure
carbon monoxide. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Incredible. Good God.
Just like to have a couple of drinks and fall asleep next to that so I can
there's
stay
our skeleton
warm.
friend. And Denise.
Hey, help stop skin disease. This game loves to show a little butt.
It's a very UK thing, isn't it?
Pretty cheeky game.
Is anyone here?
Some cheeky cheeks.
Hello? If there's anybody here, fucking say something.
Oh, they're trying to. They're giving you a call.
Mirrors are more fun than television.
McCleary here?
Cass, it's O'Connor. I've got Bruce and Fergus with me. You know what's going on?
No, but we hit something. You need to get out of there.
Don't need to tell me twice. Listen, something's wrong in engineering. It's not safe. We'll go through the Legnan, come up through the underrick. Rennick better give the evacuation.
O'Connor? You have to go through accommodation. It's all blocked. Do you hear me?
Does it sound like the other end of that phone suddenly was underwater?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like water noises.
All right, well.
I'm going to book. Christ, that stuff is rank.
Ugh.
I feel like you don't need to translate rank into disgusting.
Again, that's why I'm gonna have to email. I'm so fascinated by like there are certain parts of other languages that feel like they're commonalities, or at least there's enough's bled over that it wouldn't require that. What are the language subtitle options? I believe you can have the game just straight subtitle what's being said without doing the localization aspect. I simply would not do that, but I think you can. Oh, maybe not. Interesting. It doesn't give you an option?
Is it under general, maybe?
Is there a third option under, like, subtitles on, off? Like, is there a different...
No.
Or English, right?
Oh, sure.
English UK are the two differences. So I wonder if English UK doesn't translate.
Maybe. Let's try that. Wait, did something change there at the last second? No.
Roy? No, he's not here, fuck.
He's piled the doors though, he knows what's up.
And try the galley. Please be there, mate.
Is that pulse? Yeah, it's pulsing. Oh.
Yeah. It's vibrating. It's not good.
Is this where I came up? Yeah, it is. Came out through here.
Trot. Trots? Is that you in there? Trots? Trots, is that you? I can't hear you, man. Open the door. Trots, the door's blocked. I can't get to you. What's up, wee man? Are you hurt?
Okay, so now it is just what they're saying.
Yeah.
Jesus, Trots!
Interesting how instead of saying Scottish, it's just English UK.
Right. Like other people in the UK will maybe get some of this slang. Who's this child? Is this child real?
Yeah,
I don't like it.
It was there before.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a weird test pattern image, right?
Yeah, this is my first indication of I think my brain might be broken as far as the character goes and like what they're seeing, what's being projected around them. Also, no one closed the fridge. Like no one else came in here and.
Oh,
we know the
I
drill.
think we awoke a sleeping giant. All right.
Whoop.
You know, anyone who knows anything, awakening a sleeping giant is good.
That's an actual test card in the BBC, or like a riff on.
Oh, that's
BBC
interesting.
Test card. People are asking if we can change the subtitling to Gaelic.
I think GeForce Now can handle it.
Scottish Gaelic. That is different than Irish Gaelic, right? I mean, presumably, because they specify, but I'm curious how different.
Yeah.
Quite different, according to the chat. Oh, here we go.
Oh, everything changed.
Nope. Oh, you.
It's the top one. The
No,
top
it's the
one.
top. Go to the top. Go to the top. Go to the top. We got this, Rob.
You're good. You're good.
Ah, Foss scale. Bow scale?
That's definitely not how you pronounce that too.
Right. It's not like they use like Roman lettering, but actually it doesn't follow the normal rules of pronunciation, right? Like it's real different.
Hello?
Bloody hellfire! Get in, quick.
Thank God you're alright. Jesus, what are you doing in here?
What do you think I'm doing in here? What the bloody hell is going on?
I don't know. People are dying, Roy.
Dead? Who's dead? How?
Douglas. Trots, I think. I don't know. It's
Trots might
this
be
thing.
fine.
I think it's doing something to people.
It was just a
I don't
blue
know
light.
what to
How
believe,
harmful
know what I
could a
mean?
blue light
I
that you're
don't
saying
know.
get off me?
I saw something
Could
on
be.
the deck. I didn't
Oh,
stay to look. It
Fios.
scared the shit out of me.
I know that word.
I should barricade
saw
the
that.
door.
We can't hide, Roy. We have to get off this rig right the fuck now.
What, without Rennick say so?
Roy, did you hear Rennick? What, you think we're getting evacuated? He'd want everybody back at work if we were at the bottom of the North fucking Sea.
Right. The lifeboats, then?
Aye.
I want to play Typing of the Dead,
stay.
but in Gaelic.
Barricade
It seems like ultra hard
Let me
mode.
Clear a path, and once we're ready to go, I'll come and get you, right?
It's so long.
I'll be here, don't worry. Getting some extra prayers in.
We're gonna need them.
Rave Automata. This is spoken in only the outer islands of
Leave me.
Scotland now, largely.
It's bloody terrifying up there.
I'm not leaving you,
I
pal.
wouldn't blame you if you did, mate.
I mean, you've got all the food in here for a start. Listen, get your man upstairs on the case, and I'll see you soon, right?
Should we turn it back? So
Yeah.
yeah.
This was it, right? Was
Yeah, it's that one.
Ooh.
That's the real question. English UK or English? Do we want the translations again, or just leave it? Yeah. Bless you. Gesundheit.
Hi, Tilly. I didn't realize you were sleeping behind me.
Oh, that's cute. Ooh. Yum.
Oh, gross. Wet room.
Isn't that all the rooms?
Wow.
It's pounding.
I know this is like wholly unrelated to what we're doing right now, but
Doing that.
Beyond Good and Evil Anniversary Edition is coming out in a couple of days. Ubisoft just announced this, and quote, there will be an exclusive new mission revealing a narrative link to Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible. Incredible.
The trolling never
What?
stops. Hey,
Hey!
What the fuck's happened to them?
that's a big head.
Just a little face
I don't
in
like it.
there.
I don't
Just
like
a little
it.
guy.
Well, there's two faces. I don't
Wait,
like.
where?
Next to the
Oh,
other face
shit.
turned 90 degrees
Oh,
to the
fuck that.
clockwise. You see that?
Yep, I don't like it. Oh my god. The eye.
That's a Snoke. We're gonna have to step through the dripping. That's fun.
Can you look up? Can you get dripped on? Are we
Yeah,
rendering
get dripped on.
It does feel like the
Like a little splatter on the
shit at the end of
on
the frame
screen?
is like getting way more intense as I stand here.
The fucking thing's locked.
What's the catchphrase from Yoshi's Island? Oh,
From Yoshi's Island?
yeah.
Fucking hell. What is that?
Are you doing Yoshi's Island
Maybe I'll get through
catchphrases?
the laundry.
Well, those are sound effects. Should I go as far as that? Words have meaning, Kato. You really think that's how fast those screws would come off?
No way.
They would be rusted to shit.
You're also sitting. Yeah, you're sitting there rotating that shit.
But remember, this facility is not actually old. It's just like shittily made.
Right.
Right, but even at that point, I'm
Oh.
assuming that the
Anybody in here?
the screws are maybe not even the correct size.
Somebody is pointing out everywhere we shine the flashlight, it's a perfect like ring. You're not seeing the pattern like distorted by like as it falls across the surface. So it's the one area. It's the one
damn.
area.
Damn.
Hang on, maybe there's a setting for that. Maybe we can do better. Maybe we can have it all. Lighting, epic.
Is Epic the highest?
Yeah, but where's this? This would be a job for like ray tracing, right?
Right. Is that wait? What's
Give me
what's TSR?
That's the upscaling.
That's upscaling.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Temporal super resolution.
Now is the problem at the moment that the lighting isn't changing accurately, or does Rob not want to see what's around the corner from?
I'm not hiding in the settings.
This is fine. Wait, what was on that desk though? Did you actually look at it?
What? Where?
In the other room, that first room.
There's just objects you can pick up.
Yeah, I thought
This is the
pick
game
up.
teaching you can pick up the Comedy Central coffee cup.
Now you have a weapon.
Fuck that.
I feel like that's
Fuck
not a
that
weapon.
cup.
Did you hear how plasticky that was?
I like how it's still spinning. Oh, that's unsettling.
What? That it
stood up.
That it stood
Yeah.
up, yeah. I don't like that.
Occasional rain. Good. Occasionally poor.
Man, the real horror show.
Cold wash.
Tiny European washers.
Occasionally storm.
Hey, what does wash and wear setting mean?
Rain. Showers later. Good. Occasionally.
Hot wash, synthetics, wash and wear, cold wash.
That's a good question.
Wash and wear.
Oh, we were saying it's wash and spin.
Rain, then showers.
Interesting.
Good.
Rinse and spin.
Biscay. Southwesterly 5 to 7. Becoming variable 4. Very rough or high. Occasional rain. Moderate or good.
Do you say this as far as you got, Patrick?
Southwesterly 5.
I finished this sequence, and then that's where,
Rough.
and then it was midnight. And midnight's when I become much like a gremlin.
So, southwesterly 7 to
Cannot have water, cannot have beer, and must go to sleep.
High. Rain or wintry showers. Good.
Oh, lifeboats.
Well, I guess I did get past this part. But I mean, it's like this set of sequences.
Look,
like
you
that.
have to look.
I'm not going back in there.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Come on.
We wasn't there.
No way through.
Come on. Just lay down with those eggs and become
Become one.
one. With them. That's the last sound that you hear, actually, before the eggs take you over. Alright, so Rob, how do you think you would do with
How am I
this?
going to get down there?
You know, just kind of scooting along?
So I think like
Because you can hold on
there's
to
a
the
lot
back
there. You
and
can.
might
There's
be
a
okay.
lot you can brace on here. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's a lot you can sort of balance yourself with. I think I got this.
That railing is shaking too much for my liking, though. I would definitely be using the big I-beams.
Did he just decide not to open it? He didn't
No.
even try.
Oh, Christ, pal.
I think that
doesn't seem to be working. Door broke.
Door broke.
I
mean,
think
he
that
said
was
he said door
Kaz.
broke. Just a wall run easy.
Nate Wilcox, does this game have a no monsters mode? So far, we haven't seen a monster. It's only implied
There is
we've
a-
hunted, but I don't think we've been hunted.
Well, you need to get like just like a little bit further into the game. There is a story mode, but I don't know what it changes about the game. I should look and see what that says.
Oh, fuck!
Well, that's an option.
Or can you change
General.
it in the game?
Story. Experience the story of Still Wakes the Deep with a reduced, not eliminated, reduced fear of death. Probably some of the timing things are more generous, and maybe I'm curious how it's going to handle.
Attention crew, the Bearer. All personnel need to get to the
Oh, look, Rennick stopped pretending this is just a minor drill issue.
You all get to
Well, in Soma, for example, the story mode, the creatures exist, but otherwise ignore you. They just are sort of ambient, environmental. Like, they're upsetting, but they don't attack. And it seems they're implying here that even on a story mode, there is still some measure of...
Yeah, you can still eat shit.
Right.
Oh boy, I don't like it.
No.
This is. I'm not doing good here. Being honest with you, I'm not doing good with this.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on, Rob. Come on.
Oh no.
Come on, Rob.
Fuck.
My cool history, Vinny would not like this game. Does Vinny Caravella have a fear of heights? Is that what we're getting at there?
Let's not do that again.
I know Vinny fairly well, but I can't say that I've marked his phobias.
Certainly never figured out for a coward. What?
Wow!
This comes like 30 seconds after you were having trouble with the sequence of this game.
No chance.
I'm just playing it up for the people. Yep.
It's part of being a performer, Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. What people don't know is that after every stream, Rob just gets on a boat and struts. And he's very confident and is having no issues navigating.
Yeah. It's a tiny boat. It rolls with the seas, but it's got really tall masts you have to climb up, and I'm good with all that.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, you're joking me.
Oh, hang on. It looks like it's still good.
It's
Okay,
pretty
wait,
fine.
hang on. Is that a hole? Hang on. No, wait. Wait.
That's a hole.
That's a hole. All right.
That's a
We're not
hole.
getting in that boat. All right.
Oh, thank
Oh, yeah,
Christ.
there we go.
Here it is.
All right. Read the instruction manual for lifeboat.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Looks easy enough.
Yeah. Remove the pins. Boop. Get on board.
Solved it. Let's get. I'm sure there's nothing untoward in the water either.
We're leaving.
So I mean,
We're leaving.
bye. Game over. Game over.
Halfway out of here. One more. One more. Right. Now the lever. Get it into position. Nearly out of this.
Just a single lever.
Lever again?
How hard could it be? It was back where you came from.
Was it back? Yeah. Where it starts from the big. Yeah. All right. Let's roll.
Bye, Cthulhu.
Come on.
Wow. Woo, that's unfortunate.
Who could have seen that coming?
This is some cheap shit they built this with.
Oh, that's just brilliant. Perfect. Now
Yeah.
fucking what?
Aw, beans. Mr. Oysterhead. I wish that's what Kaz was just saying all the time as things went wrong. Aw, beans.
Beans.
These phone calls come in the way that a phone call mysteriously would come in a Silent Hill game,
Right.
where you would hear
Right.
your
It's me,
dead
Kaz.
ex-wife on the other end.
What the fuck are you doing to my lifeboats?
It's gone. It's just fell off into the fucking sea.
You must have done it wrong.
Fuck off, Rennick. You built this fucking thing, not me.
Who's with you?
Roy's in the canteen. Finlay and Brody are alive.
Listen to me, McClary. Get your ass up to the chopper pad. Bring anyone else you can find too. And whatever you do, don't touch this stuff all over the bearer.
I can't get back out. There's a safety door. The railings are all gone.
For God's sake, do I have to tell you how to do everything? Give the door a tidy kick at the bottom. It'll open right enough.
What about you?
Just concentrate on getting to the pad. Don't worry about me.
You see, Rennick?
What?
Well, does this mean we're okay, like? No hard feelings?
Get to fuck McClary, and when you get back, fuck off again. I'd be happy to see you drown, but I'm not having your death on my fucking record.
I'm warming up to Rennick, honestly.
Go on yourself, you old fud.
I love that it's like, just kick the fucking door open, man.
Fucking cheap bastard.
Oh no, not firefighting again. 2 weeks in a row.
Shite!
Well, now you're practiced at it.
True.
That is true.
Imagine all the trouble
Sorry,
you
I
would
mean,
have had.
fair play.
Out of play.
I feel like Kato just missed Scotland and ended up in Liverpool.
Yeah, a little bit. Fair reply. Fair reply. I'm sorry, I apologize.
This will be a normal phone call.
Who's that?
It's Kaz, Ennis. What's going on?
Jesus, I need help. I don't know what to do again.
What was that?
Christ, something's happening to me. Oh no!
Ennis? Ennis! Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no.
a little bit of death lit me there.
Have you heard? Daft Punk's Get Lucky. Song of the summer. Soon the summer.
We're nearing the end of our magical journey. Want to see a little more before we call it?
You should get to you are desperately close to the first like true horror sequence of the game. You don't have to finish it, but we should get to. There's a certain reveal I would like you to see, for the audience to see rather. We keep getting insinuations of what's happening to some of these people.
I'd ask. We don't need to see that.
Oh, you're here. You can
And
stop
you're gonna
watching
see it on
anytime.
glorious GeForce Now. If you don't have a computer that can run this in all its glory, if you do not have a rig worthy of the ridiculous attention to detail, the most beautifully and lovingly rendered industrial decay you've ever seen in your life, GeForce Now's got you. Oh my god, look at my man's hair.
Oh wow.
Look at
It's so here's what's funny about it is because the game doesn't do reflections into the mirror. Like they haven't rendered out the character. It fogs up mirrors in like bathrooms and things like that. But it's fascinating that it shows like a shot. Like so there is a model, right? Like that is like getting a
Kaz is
hair
bringing a
response.
party. We don't know much about Kaz, but we do know there is a party back there.
Mullet. 75.
And you know it's
mullet,
nice
yeah.
and oily too at this
Ugh.
point.
Oh no.
Well, you know what? If he's missing anything to put in his hair, I bet if he just wipes his hand along that stuff in front of him right now, just slick that through.
I know he's a Dapper Dan man, but this'll do. Yeah. Okay.
The laundry. Yes, the laundry is what I'm looking for.
Wait.
What we're looking for. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. How many lifeboats are in service?
And this is clearly from before the accident. They were just on this rig
with bad lifeboats.
One working lifeboat. I can't imagine this thing had more than like 6.
Probably not.
Good lord.
No, I guess. Hang on, we were along one face of it and had like 3 lifeboats there. So I guess maybe they have 12, but that's still like That's not good. That's not good. Oh. What secrets await? This isn't a secret, is it? This is the way you have to go through. Oh, but that door's locked. But I'll check out the door. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah.
No, crawl. Start crawling, motherfucker.
Ooh, a nice new jumpsuit.
I might change at this point, yeah.
Oh, what could be going wrong up here?
Five Goldines. R.I.P. Gordon Lightfoot. You would have loved the Barra. Yup. Dude, I woke up today thinking about there was an incredibly awesome thread on Twitter once upon a time of people making wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald memes. And it was like pictures. It was like file photos of the Edmund Fitzgerald, and it was like when the witch wind begins to my face when the witch wind begins to blow or something like that, and it's just the Edmund Fitzgerald. It's real good shit.
Is it implied that you
woke up thinking
right
about
now?
this? Yes.
This stuff is taking over. Christ. Don't fucking fall. Don't fucking fall.
Yum. Time to become goo. Become one with the goo.
What are you referencing something when you're saying yum? I feel like there's a meme with someone going like something yum.
Yeah.
Is it the TikTok people?
It's the TikTok people.
God
Yum.
damn it.
Yum.
God damn it.
No spicy.
Oh, that's too far, but we have to entertain your ancient Twitter threads about a boat memes and the witch winds. Like, oh, that's just a classic.
Hot dog yum.
There's two things. One, it's one of those Twitter threads that was like cool, like real ones now.
You had to be
Real
there.
ones know.
You had to be there.
Real ones know.
And
I just can't
two,
describe it. I just can't describe His
Real ones
Majesty.
know.
And then two, Kato, like you're not allowed to go like yum or too spicy until we find a way to monetize that.
Oh, okay.
Let's leave some good bits in the quiver. And then we'd be like, hey, you want to hear Kato go yum when they see some like gooey shit?
Some gooey shit.
Just like and subscribe.
I did just say yum because gooey shit.
You were saying yum, but I was like, "There's no, that's not a normal yum.
I can't.
That's not a normal yum."
Sometimes.
No, that just means you've been. Your
never
brain
say
is
you don't.
Poison
You
pill.
don't say yum.
Right.
Also,
right.
that's just a lie. You don't say yum.
Who says yum?
That's not a thing. Not a thing you have ever said in that intonation.
Like sometimes, if you want to like go real old school, sometimes people go like yummy, but nobody does that anymore because it's like not 1997. So I like. It's
I don't think I've ever said
it was
yummy.
abnormal.
Without it.
The two ways
needing
one
to
can
be-
say yum, and yummy.
Oh, fuck me.
It's just doing laundry. It's okay.
Oh man. Oh.
Fleshy.
What did the fucking Quizno things? They yelled something, didn't they?
Oh, those little Furby looking.
What? Wait, there were
creatures.
Quiznos mascots?
Yeah. There were
Was it just like a walking toaster oven?
the sponge monkeys.
The sponge monkeys. Yes.
The sponge. Wait,
yes,
you don't know
yes.
about the sponge monkeys?
You say shit like
You'd
this,
know-
and I'm like, how did that business ever go? How did Quiznos ever hit hard times?
Quiznos
You'll,
was delicious. I was a
These.
Quiznos defender.
This ad
Quiznos
can
was-
well, especially If your other option was Subway. Quiznos is great.
Quiznos was great. They just overexpanded, right? Like that was the
Sure.
problem. Is the business like overextended and got into trouble? But Quiznos like good sandwiches.
Delicious. Then Potbelly.
But
started
yeah,
to-
I feel like. Sorry, what monkey? Sponge monkey? Do you say sponge monkeys?
Sponge monkeys.
You would know them if you saw them.
Yeah.
There's a huge marketing campaign at one point.
Okay, hang on. We'll put a pin in that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We gotta see some shit.
Oh, fuck. Is that... Trots?
Yeah, it is Trots.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Thank God we have these good black levels.
What the fuck?
Fucking disgrace. All us
Shit, fuck. A goose?
Yeah, your goose, and it's cooked.
I'm just gonna dress
Fucking
it.
disgrace, all this mess.
The fact that they retain some of their humanity and memories and mannerisms is very good.
Fuck.
Just need that little mark.
Just a little cup. Alright, give him go straight, go straight. Almost had it.
Are you running?
Believe it or not, yeah.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't seem to be moving that quickly.
Cat smokes. What can I say? All right, hang on. We're gonna suicide here. Somebody wants to look at Trots.
That's fine. You gotta
Look.
flip on the light though.
This is what successful labor organizing looks like.
What the fuck?
Oh man.
Ugh.
That's good.
Oh. Oh no.
That's good.
No spacey.
Well, Trots, maybe that wouldn't have happened if you'd read your theory now, would it?
What the fuck? Go and clean that up now, eh? Fucking move it!
This is Kaz at full tilt.
Jesus Christ, that was close.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Roy?
Alright, maybe we'll check up on our friend Roy and then we'll bring this stream to a close.
Oh, this is the place to be now. Let's just ride this out.
You alright? Jesus, you look terrible.
Do not go down those fucking stairs.
What the hell is going on?
Trots. I think it was Trots. No, it's just fucking horrible, whatever it is. Just stay in here and keep quiet.
Did you get to the lifeboats?
Yeah. Fuck knows if they ever work, but they definitely don't fucking work now. I had a wee chat with Rennick about it while I was out there.
How did that go?
Badly. The cunt still reckons we should get to the bird.
How did that go?
You got a better idea?
Kaz, mate, I'm not going to make it over the deck. I'm not feeling so good, pal.
Uh-oh.
I think I need my insulin.
Okay.
You're fucking kidding, Roy. Now?
Oh, I'm sorry to inconvenience you, Mr. Bloody Fit and Healthy. I tell you what, I'll have a little chat with my pancreas, shall I, and tell it to pull its socks
All
off.
right, fuck's sake. Could you not just eat some
They
fucking
better not
jam or
kill
something?
Roy, is what I'm
Bloody hell, the
saying.
man's a medical genius. I'll get on the blower to Dr. fucking Spock and tell him not to panic. We've solved diabetes here.
It's fucking McCoy. No Spock. He was the pointy-eared cunt. You think you can manage to get to your cabin? You've someone there, aye? I'll get to the helipad. Make sure that cunt doesn't try leaving without you.
All right. I'm not useless. I can get there. Listen, when you get to the chopper, tell Archie to radio in the support ship. We need all the fucking help we can get, Kaz.
All right, big man, all right. Just be careful, okay? My girls need their godfather in one piece.
That was the shit. Dude, the saving logo looks like the Criterion Collection logo too.
Yeah, that's a CC. That's the company ship logo, right?
Yeah, that was this was what an opening, what a delight.
I'm not sure you can call it an opening when I think this game's like 4 hours long.
We're just at the beginning of our journey. Just
Hey,
what a great Act 1. Yeah.
Want to see Squish Sponge Monkeys?
Yeah, throw it up there. Throw it up there. And then...
That's a Sponge Monkey.
This is not real. This is not real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
Wait,
no, there's no way Quiznos did a marketing campaign with, like, rathergood.com style clip art.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do I have to pull up the ad itself? Do you want to see what the ad was?
Yeah, you might as well play one.
Yeah, I'll play one of them. Here. Give me just 1 second. To be clear,
why are you up so late packing before your flight to New York? Well, I just needed to watch these. I had to watch these Quiznos ads.
The Sponge Monkeys, yeah. There we go. Let me just flip this. Go away. Just flip this real quick here to my desktop capture.
Agent Monroe, RTX on.
Where is my desktop capture?
So you have no recollection of any of this, Rob?
None. Zero. I genuinely. I'm like, I think you're trolling me. I think this is like
they spammed this advertising campaign.
This is real.
It was everywhere.
This is so real. Oh, hold on.
I can't.
Cause they are good to us. The Quiznos subs. They are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because they toast them. They got a pepper bar.
Quiznos new Santa Fe Trio subs with smoky chipotle sauce. Fried chicken, roast beef, or smoked turkey.
The Quiznos subs.
Quiznos. Toast.
That is incredible.
That is incredible. But that's gonna do it for this stream. Not for us streaming the rest of the week, but the end of our stream with GeForce Now. As always, these streams are brought to you by GeForce Now. Like we said, the streaming in this looks better than streaming it from my PC up to the TV upstairs. GeForce Now is pretty great. You can try it yourself over at play.geforcenow.com. There's a free tier that lets you kind of just check it out. You get limited options. You can't play for all that long, but it does let you see, does this work in my house? You can try it on your TV if you have, an app or a device with that, or you can use it on an iPad, an iPhone, a Chromebook. It runs on anything. I have mine set up on my Steam Deck, which is probably how I'll end up playing a decent chunk of this game. And it also connects to all your existing games already. So not every game you own. That's why we do these on Thursdays, where they call them GeForce Now Thursdays. The games this week that they added to the service. So it's like if you own this on, say, Steam or PC Game Pass, then that connects into GeForce Now. So there's Still Wakes the Deep, Sky, The Misty Isle, As Dusk Falls, which I didn't play. That was like that kind of visual novelty game that came out on Xbox a little while back. And Tell Me Why, which is the Don't Nod story about a trans character, which It was pretty good. Not one of their best work, but was interesting nonetheless. And so that game is also out this week. And we play this on what they call the ultimate tier. So that lets us. I mean, Rob is kind enough to not stream at 4K.
I wish Twitch could share with you what ultimate tier is capable of. Like, I wish you get that 4080 tier through Twitch. It just isn't. It isn't up. Like Twitch is not going to bring that through. And Kato says really incredibly harsh things after every stream about my bandwidth use and the stability of my connection. Stop fucking doing that has been said. You dumb motherfucker. I was sometimes geez, okay, I'll bring it down to 1440. And Kato's I said 1080, but we let it go there.
And smacks him across the face remotely. Yeah. Remotely, we encourage remote work. And the ultimate tier, you don't have to be a coward like Kato. You can stream your games at 4K, 120 frames a second. That's $20 a month, or you can pay in advance. You can pay $100 for 6 months. The priority tier, which is a little bit lower than that, you still get access to a bunch of stuff, but it's 6 hours at priority, and then 8 hours at ultimate. And then if you want to try either of those tiers without paying either the monthly or the 6 month cost of those, they do sell what they call day passes. So it's kind of like the free tier. I mean, you're paying, so it's not like the free tier in the sense that you are paying money. But if you would not like to pay, $20 to try it for the ultimate tier for a month, you can pay $8 to try it for a day, see if it works, and then you can always upgrade from there. And they also have a priority day pass at $4. So that is going to do it for us. Do we still have more of these? Rob, are we doing this next week, Rob? Where's the?
Yeah, we are.
Where does Remap cross to GeForce Now? All right, we'll be back.
I mean,
next week,
I'm pretty much always surprised. I think we have one more. I'm always surprised these get renewed, or the balance of the contract is not canceled. But we're still out here pitching.
We are. But you'll hear actually us talking about this game on Remap Radio, which comes out tomorrow, and then also. This weekend is the kind of big 1-year anniversary stream for Remap, even though we did a day stream much closer to us hitting our actual 1-year anniversary earlier this month. We're very excited because, knock on whatever wood you got around you. We're going to be in a studio this weekend playing games with ourselves and hopefully a couple other guests local to the New York City area on a couch in front of strangers operating cameras that will definitely think our bits are hysterical. They will give us encouragement. They will clap at us. It's going to be great. That'll be here on Twitch and on YouTube starting at 10 a.m. Eastern on both days. We're going to go as late as we want on Saturday, and then probably a more reasonable early evening hour on Sunday. We'll probably go live for a little bit on Friday evening just to make sure that everything's working, but
that would literally probably be 45 minutes of troubleshooting.
Well, I mean, it might just be 45 minutes of Rob and I looking up where can we get the best beer or cocktail in the area. But nonetheless, it'll be a stream where we're figuring something out to do with the rest of our evening. But so stay tuned for that, and if all goes according to plan, we'll have a little bit of that tomorrow night, and then kicking off with a bunch of fun stuff on Saturday and Sunday. Rob, did you manage to? So I made my purchase. And those were sent to Kato. Did you make your purchase?
I did. It is. Okay. It might even be there right now. Kato, did you get a big box?
No, this is Patrick's big box. But just reminding
my
the
big
chat.
Box not there?
No, I think it's coming tomorrow.
All right.
I think it's coming tomorrow, unless it could have arrived downstairs.
Okay. There was and the thing is, Kato is
things happening.
Kato, aren't there two boxes, or did both of them go into that box?
No, there's two boxes. They're both this big.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you'll find out what that is this weekend. What were you gonna say?
By the way, a couple people pointed out, and if anyone from NVIDIA is still watching this, I hope you love the stream. But people have pointed out, technically, Caruso apparently the Thunder. I'm furious. I mean, I hope he gets to play for a good team that's actually contending. The Thunder might be near that near that point, but I'm upset about it. I'm going to enjoy the bowls a lot less now. But few people pointed out, this week apparently NVIDIA became the most valuable company in the world. And did that happen before the Remap streaming partnership? No, it didn't. It didn't, did it? Yeah.
These are good points.
So, yeah.
Are you doing an on-air renegotiation of our contracts?
I'm not renegotiating. I'm just saying, don't renew at your peril. That would be my I'm not saying
the Remap promise.
Where's our equity? I'm just saying, why break a streak?
That's true. That's true. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. With any luck, we'll be back briefly tomorrow evening, gathered together in New York, and we'll hopefully see you then. Bye.
We love you so!